Buhari shock therapy for Nigerians. You campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. Former governor of New York, Mario Matthew Cuomo, now of blessed memory, said those immortal words 35 years ago. Poetry is relatively short and flowery. Prose is much longer and less flowery. Yoruba would render the same thing Cuomo said as Enudun Rofo. That is, it always looks easy to make a delicious meal with words of mouth. Anyone can talk a good game when the All Progressive Congress (APC) was seeking a displace the People's Democratic Party (PDP) from Aso Rock Villa in 2015. Poetry was the easiest part of the job. 5 years on and the prose is damning. They're all doing what they used to pummel the PDP for. This year alone, we have witnessed what would otherwise be abominations to President Muhammad Buhari's devaluation of the naira, increase in fuel price and a rise in the electricity tariff. VAT has gone up from 5% to 7.5%. Bank account holders are paying stamp duty for receiving deposits above certain amount. Air travelers have been slammed with a 100% increase in passenger service charge, while Abuja-Kaduna train fare has been doubled as well. In their previous lives, Buhari and the APC would have led street protests against the PDP about the soaring cost of living. It seems the reality has finally dawned on Buhari that bitter pills are inevitable. Many Nigerians have actually come to accept that the country is not really rich, as assumed, and tough economic measures has to be taken to save us from total collapse. This is not a very popular option, certainly, but the economy experts are not opposed to the shock therapy. In fact, the few I have spoken with are praising Buhari for finally taking the hard decision after 5 years in office. They think that if previous governments have chosen this path, we would have suffered the pains and be enjoying the gains by now. They believe the funds burnt on fuel subsidy, probably 6 trillion naira on the last 10 years, could have been better spent on roads, education and healthcare. Mr. Mustapha Chike Obi, former MD of Asset Management Company of Nigeria, AMCON, who is now known to be a fan of Buhari, tweeted, "The gradual dismantling of subsidies by the Buhari administration is well advised. It was unsustainable, and this policy adjournment, though late in coming, is the proper economic decision. We must not oppose good policies in the name of political opposition." Mr. Atedo Peterside, also a known critic of Buhari's economic policies, only said the federal government should get out of the business of making pronouncements on the price of petrol. You are not likely to hear any liberal economist oppose the shock therapy. Nevertheless, there are no easy way out of this economy mess that we have found ourselves. Even before the devastation brought by COVID-19, we were struggling. We have relied on oil revenue for too long, shifting attention to the productive basis of the economy. Particularly agriculture and industry is never going to yield results overnight. It takes time. We need policy consistency and massive private investment for us to attain a comfortable level in the non-oil sector in the long term. We rely too much on crude oil to fund our budget. COVID-19 has now thrown the economy into its worst state since 2016. Something just has to give an adjustment. Pains are inevitable. Thank you for listening to this news. My viewers, those people that are saying that Buhari has taken the right decision are the enemies of Nigeria. They are the enemies of Nigerians, and they are those ones that have embezzled and siphoned most of our funds to their private purse. So they will never feel it because they have all the money in their accounts. And besides, many of them have been funded by the government. The government take care of their bills, takes care of their feeding. The government takes care of their wardrobe allowances, takes care of their clothing, their shoes, up to what they eat. So how will they feel it? They can never feel it because they are not spending. No cover is coming from their purse because the government takes care of everything. And even the President Muhammadu Buhari will not feel it because everything is being taken care of by the government. His salary is paid to him, but then he doesn't touch it because his allowances takes care of all those expenses. Do you understand? So they don't feel it. So how will they know if there is an increment in fuel price? Their car is being fueled by the federal government. Before the day runs out, they have decided of the liter that will be poured in the president's vehicle, or the senator's vehicle, or the chairman's vehicle. Do you understand? Just for them to have a sitting to discuss concerning the affairs of the country, there is an allowance for that. Or don't you know? So why would they feel it? They can never feel it, my viewers. Everything is left for them to enjoy. So why would they feel it? So are you surprised? You don't need to be surprised. You don't need to be surprised. It's part of it. Do you understand? So they are just saying all these things because they are okay, they are comfortable, and nothing is happening to them. Their children is abroad, their wife is traveling to different country doing business, So why they are busy entering one hotel to the other, chilling out and having fun? You see what we're saying? My viewers, you need not to worry yourself about this. The economy is already dying. So what we just need to do is to pray, because there is nothing you will say to the president that will make him change his mind. He is a headstrong person. It's only prayer that can change his mind. Do you understand? So my viewers, what is your take on this news? What's your observation? Please don't hesitate to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.